All right, so before we get started with today's video, I just want to say thank you for all the support and all the nice comments that I got on the last video, explaining how I got laid off and that whole situation. But it got a lot more views and I got a lot more support than I expected. I honestly thought I was only going to get like 80 views at most, and it's almost at 200. And I know that still doesn't sound like a lot, but for me and how small my channel is, that's a big number for me. And realistically, I would love for all the videos to get that many views consistently, but sometimes they're going to be a little lower, sometimes they're going to be a little higher. Anyways, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who watched that video and showed support. It means a lot, and I appreciate all the kind words and comments. But getting on with today's video, I just wanted to take you guys through like a leg workout. I'm going to try my fucking hardest to take you guys through the workout and talk in the gym. I don't know why the fuck I always get self-conscious about talking to the camera in the gym. It really doesn't make any difference whether I'm with Caleb or not. When I'm with Caleb, I really don't care if I talk. I really don't care if I'm interacting. But when I'm like this or on a fucking tripod, I literally seize up and get shy, and I don't know why. But I saw these fucking TikToks today, and these girls were just literally well, no, it was just one girl, but she basically was recording this other girl in Target, and she was literally doing what I'm doing, but in public. And I wish I could fucking do that. I wish I had the balls and the confidence to do that. Obviously, I just got to put myself out there and just get used to it. But still, the gym is my safe place. I'm literally there. I train there. I'm a trainer at that gym, so I really shouldn't give a fuck. So I'm really going to try to force myself to just talk in the gym today and take you guys through the workout without being so timid, basically. But anyways, gonna get on with the video. I got an hour and 15 to get my leg workout done, and then we'll go from there. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe before we get started. It takes fucking 10 seconds, so please do that. But I'll see you guys in the next segment. All right, so this is my second take, because the first time I had my headphones on and I didn't realize how low I was talking. But first up, we got adductors, doing 3 sets total, 2 heavy sets of 8 to 10, and then 1 lighter set of 15 to 20. I finished my first 2, but we're on the last set. I just wanted to redo this because I told myself I was gonna fucking talk to the camera, and I don't want to bitch out if I sounded too fucking low on the first clip. So we'll see which one I include. But anyways, gonna get on with this last set. And I said in the first clip, I don't know if I'm actually gonna talk through every single fucking set or just do an explanation and then kind of chop up the sets from there. But we'll see what I decide. It's all experimental anyway, so we'll figure it out as we go. Oh, I almost forgot. So I explained in the first clip, but on these today, on this specific day, for this leg day, I'm basically gonna try to do exaggerated reps. So every rep, I'm gonna try to pause for 1 to 2 seconds, fully stretched, then close, and then repeat the same process, with a 3, 2, 1, hold for 1, 2, and then repeat for 15 to 20. Oh, fuck. God damn. All right, so one thing I want to add on to what I just said with the adductors is a lot of people, especially guys, they'll skip out on them because they kill, you know, they look kind of weird. You know, it's not weird at all, but you know, it's sus, right? But when my coach started having me do those, I noticed my squats improved. I just felt a lot more warm, or warmed up for my squats, whatever squatting movement I was doing. And I was actually able to get like a lot deeper in the hole since I'm, you know, stretched out, right? But, you know, pause, but yeah, so don't skip out on them. They help a lot. Do them slow and controlled, and you'll notice some leg growth as well. Just because like you're opening everything up, you know, you're working these muscles that don't really get used as much, and a lot of people skip out on them. So make sure you guys do them at the beginning. It helps a lot. But anyways, next up we got a lying hamstring curl. I usually take whatever is available. It's usually either a seated or a lying hamstring curl. Today, we're just gonna opt for the lying hamstring curl. We got 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps. I know I can do a lot more weight than what I have loaded up right now, but I don't feel it as much when I go heavier. Like I start to like swing, and you can kind of see my ass rock back and forth because I'm like using my hips. So today, I'm gonna focus on going, you know, relatively light, but trying to keep as much tension as I can on my hamstrings and just get a hard fucking squeeze on every single rep. Like control the stretch, pause at the bottom, and then a hard squeeze on each rep. I kind of go back and forth. I'll have like a few weeks like this, and then, you know, I'll fucking bang out some hard sets of just heavy weight where I won't necessarily feel it as much, but it'll still get the job done, and I'm still progressing in some sort of way. I still control it if I'm going heavy, but you're just not gonna feel as much of an actual contraction, and like you're not gonna get like a leg pump. But we're gonna get on with the first sets, going for 10 to 15. Try to make it as hard as possible. Ugh. Oh, fuck. Next up, we got leg extensions. Today, I'm gonna like experiment with going like pretty light. I usually can do, like, if we're talking like levels on the stack, I usually can do about, so there's 16 levels. On the rare occasion, I'll do like the full stack, but like my knees will just fucking feel it the next couple of days. And that's like, you know, kind of getting sloppy towards the end. So today, I'm gonna go to level 8, because on a regular basis, I'm like at level 12 pretty consistently, or I'll go to like level 14 if my knees can handle it. And then, you know, if I'm feeling like really fucking good, I'll go all the way to the full stack. But I'm really just trying to fucking feel a leg pump and actually like contract today without fucking up my knees too much. So I'm gonna go to a level 8 and then just try to see if I can get at least 10 to 15 reps, like with pretty fucking like controlled reps the whole way through. So you're gonna see like how slow I'm gonna fucking go. Or at least I think I'm going slow. But anyways, we're gonna experiment, see how it feels, and if it's too light, if I get 15 way too fucking easily, we'll go back up a couple levels. Fuck. So that first set felt really fucking good actually, like it burned a lot. But no, I felt like my actual like legs are pumped now. Like my legs are actually like feeling good. I can feel them kind of getting like a bicep pump. It feels like that basically. So we're gonna keep the level the same. I think I got like 14 or 15 on the last set, so we're gonna try to match that. Or, you know, just go until we fucking fail. You know, if I'm feeling good, I'll maybe add like partials at the end to really get a good burn. But if I can barely get the last rep up, we'll see. But yeah, so far so good. Making good timing. And overall, I'm just happy that I'm fucking talking to the camera. I'm surprised that I'm not bitching out. I don't know if it's because like I'm more comfortable here than fucking DMF, but I don't know, we're growing in all kinds of different fucking ways. So on with the next set. Also, sorry if I'm shouting. The music's pretty loud and I'm just really afraid of like not talking loud enough because I don't want to waste all this fucking, like, I just don't want to waste all the fucking clips basically. So I apologize in advance if it's loud. Oh, fuck. All right, so next up we got hack squats. Gonna be going for 5 plates for anywhere between like 10 and 15 reps. Okay, so I can typically do 6 plates on each side for about like 10 to 12, or at least that's what I did last time, which was like 2 or 3 days ago. I'm gonna try my best to go as heavy as I can while still, you know, controlling every single rep, kind of like what I did with the leg extensions. If this is like too heavy for the type of tempo that I'm trying to do, I'll just do one heavy set like this, and then I'll back down by like another plate and just go down to 4 plates, and then just go for more volume after that. But I'm just really trying to fill my legs versus just trying to like move weight, if that makes sense. Like I'm just really trying to connect as much as I can this session, instead of like my typical just lift as heavy as I can while still feeling the muscle. But I'm really just trying to save my joints today and like just get a good pump. So first set, 5 plates, just see as many as we can get with this tempo. Kidding. Fuck. I really don't know how many I got. I usually fucking like add a rep when I count. Like I actually add too many reps than I really did. So I'm gonna fucking review it real quick, and then I'll fucking update you guys on the next set. But that wasn't too bad. But it definitely did fucking burn a lot more than what I usually do. So it was good. All right, so it's a little bit quieter now, so I'm gonna try not to shout, but I think I only got like 10 or 11 reps on that last set, which is good considering like I slowed down a lot and made sure I was controlling everything. So I'm not mad at that. Like obviously I'm doing a plate less than what I typically do, but the tempo was a lot slower, it was a lot more controlled, and I was just trying to fill my legs as much as possible. So it was a success, or it was a success basically. So I just decided to drop down to 4 plates, and we're gonna try to get as close to 15 as we can. It starts to burn like more around like the 8-ish reps. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get a little more with this set. And we'll just go from there. I think I only have about like 10 minutes left, maybe less, to get this done. I'm supposed to have like fucking RDL and like 1 set of Bulgarians for each leg, but I've been training 4 days on, so you know, 1 day won't mess it up, but not ideal either. All right, last set. Ah, fuck. Again, I don't know how many I got, but I'll update you guys right now. All right, so I literally have less than fucking like 3 minutes, but I'm gonna try to bang out at least one set of RDLs to not make any excuses. Okay. All right, so we're back at the house. I got everything done. I got my not my RDLs, my Bulgarian split squats done in the garage. Got my cardio done, and then I just ate one of my last meals. I still have one more. It's like fucking almost 11:30 right now, so I gotta hurry the fuck up, eat, edit this video, and then try to sleep because I gotta wake up tomorrow at like 4:30 because I gotta train a client at 5, and then I have like 4 back-to-back after that. But, you know, through all of this, I'm fucking proud of myself because I actually like stuck to what I said and like talked in the gym. I don't typically do that, and you know, it felt good because I, instead of backing out and, you know, not doing it and just kind of like being disappointed in myself, I said fuck it, I did it. I had to do a couple retakes just because the music was loud in there, and then also when I had my headphones on, like I don't know if it's just because of the AirPods and like the noise canceling thing, but like I could hear myself and I sounded loud as fuck. But then when I looked back at the clip, like you could barely hear me at all. I'm just making sure the mic is on. And so I had to do a couple retakes every now and then, but it is what it is. I'm just like happy I fucking did it. But with that being said, I'm kind of like treating this video like, you know, an experimental video, seeing what I could tweak, seeing how I could get better, because I normally don't do that. And once I edit the video and watch it over, I'll see what I need to work on next time. But yes, sorry for rambling, but gonna end the video here now. And I just want to say, for all of the people who continuously just watch my videos, regardless if it's entertaining or not, and just click on the video, like the video, and comment especially, I appreciate you guys, especially like when you see me post, like you guys are on it. And you know, I'm very grateful, even though I have a little bit of subscribers and I don't get that many views right now. You know, over time, you know, I'm gonna look back and like look at my loyal following, and you know, look at this and appreciate you guys even more, because you guys are the ones supporting me when I'm very small. And you know, once it takes off, I'm gonna remember this, and you know, it's just gonna think like, damn, look how far I came. But yeah, anyways, gonna get on now, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys.